Hey, welcome to Feralart, or welcome back to Feralart. How you doing? Oh, today I have quite a vision in my head. I have a 20 by 20 level 3 gallery wrapped artist loft canvas that I have coated with crackle paste, and it is dry. And evidently I scraped across it with something, but that's okay. All right, so real quick, let's go through these colors because I got a bunch. I have Chroma Acrylic White. I have Liquitex Professional Iridescent Rich Silver mixed with Perfect Pearls and Pigment Spectra Flare 20 micron. That's a big mouthful. I have Arteza Bordeaux Red. I have TLP Grenache, which I've already spilled. Yay me. I have Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics in Emerald. I have this little piggy in Emerald. They are different. I have Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold. I have this little piggy's in Ore. I have Amsterdam Brilliant Blue. I have Eye Candy Blue Orchid. I have Eye Candy Iceberg Blue. I have Soho Alizarin Crimson. I have Porage Posse Prussian Autumn Yellow. And I have Amsterdam Oxide Black. That's a lot. All right. So let's get down on the canvas and get started. So let's get started. Idea of that was I did not want just a stark white background. Also, I don't want a very thick base coat, which you're going to find out why here in a minute. I'm going to explain what I'm doing in this painting in my description box because I just can't talk and think and paint at the same time, unfortunately.
Don't forget to light the candles. Chase the shadows with those bright lights. Keep the warmth up through the cold nights. Let the children play with gifts and dreidels. Share these moments with my loved ones. I can see the light reflecting in their eyes. Welcome to the first of nights. Celebrate a miracle. Ooh. This is how I feel inside. It's a light that carries on, and I will try to save the light. Don't forget to light the candles. Every night a new beginning, full of joy and filled with singing. There is food and wine around the table. Our home became our temple, celebrating that it's not too late to try. Welcome to the first of nights. Celebrate a miracle. Ooh. This is how I feel inside. It's a light that carries on, and I will try to save the light. Welcome to the first of nights. Celebrate a miracle. Ooh. This is how I feel inside. It's a light that carries on, and I will try to save the light. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It's the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, the night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith, serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. lit by light, our stars sweetly gleaming. Here come the wise men from Orient land, the King of Kings laid us lowly manger in all our trials, born to be our friend. Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, the night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born.
Okay, this is my inclusion painting. I guess this is my wish for the holiday season, and it's also why I say happy holidays instead of Merry Christmas. I was raised in the Christmas tradition, okay? That is this part right here, the tree, the Christmas tree, which seems to have some pretty pagan origins, but which Christians sort of adopted. Christians celebrate Christmas as the birth of Christ, who saved mankind from sin. This side is for Hanukkah, which is Judaism's festival of lights on 8 nights, because there are 2 sides to this, of course. On 8 consecutive nights, Jewish people, practicing Jewish people, I suppose, gather with family and friends and light 1 additional candle in the menorah. In Hebrew, Hanukkah means dedication, I think, and the holiday sort of marks the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem in 2nd century BC, after a small group of Jewish fighters liberated it from occupying foreign forces. With a very small amount of oil, they lit the menorah and it stayed lit for 8 days. And this is Judaism. This section down here stands for Kwanzaa, which is a holiday mostly celebrated by African Americans, started somewhere around 1966, And the name Kwanzaa derives from the Swahili phrase Matunda ya Kwanzaa, meaning first fruits of the harvest. It's a celebration that has roots in the Black nationalist movement, and it helps to get African Americans, Black people, connected with their African cultural and historical heritage by uniting in meditation and study of African traditions. I don't really celebrate any of these terribly, but I am just learning about some of these myself, so trying to explain them, especially when I was painting, was just not gonna happen. Now this side over here, probably many of us don't know about it. I really didn't either. I had seen it. I had seen this symbol before. It's actually a tree of, it's almost like a tree of life symbol. And it's for Bodhi Day, which is the Buddhist holiday that commemorates the day that Buddha is said to have attained enlightenment. According to tradition, Siddhartha had recently forsaken years of extreme aesthetic practices and resolved to sit under a peepal tree, also known as a Bodhi tree, a ficus tree, and simply meditate until he found the root of suffering and how to liberate oneself from it. So basically, what I wanted to show with this painting is that we all live in one world. We all need to be kind, and we need to embrace and celebrate these different cultural holidays. To say that, happy holidays is a war on Christmas, it's not. It's really not. It is just making room at the table. If everybody can't fit, then we need to get a bigger table. So let me clean this up and I'll bring you in for a close-up. All right, here are the wet results of my inclusion painting. Really like what those sprays did. Most of the color did sink, but I love the way that it made sort of a drip drop pattern on my canvas and on my cultural signs here. This is why I didn't want this stark white background. This is not meant to be a study in perfection. This is meant to be a study in cultural inclusion in the way that we think. I'm probably about to lose some followers, but this is how I feel. This is my art. And I think that if we could all learn to include each other and try to understand each other and try to gain a little more knowledge of each other, this world would be a much better place. And right now, we're not living in a great, great place. So this is my interpretation of winter holidays. I dig it. I think it's cool. I wish that everybody would dig it. Not the painting, the idea. So I will probably spray this again when it is dry because I want those colors on here. But I really do like what it did to the wet paint. And I will see you when this is dry. I put shining colors and pigments in here to represent the fact that we all shine. We all shine. We all matter. We all are beautiful in different and wonderful ways. And really, this painting was more about me trying to express my feelings via my art, trying to get out what is so deeply and firmly held within. So I think it's beautiful. I think the idea of inclusion is beautiful. And I think you're beautiful. So we'll see you again when it's dry. And here are the dried results of my holiday inclusion painting. I really like the way this turned out. I like the pearliness of it, which is down to using the silver and blue in the white for my background. Here is our Kwanzaa portion with the candle in the middle that you light first, and our Christmas portion with our Christmas tree, and our Hanukkah portion, and our Bodhi Day portion. I really like the crackle on this, and I really like the little spray business at the end. I did spray it again because when I sprayed it wet, I got all this neat little odd sort of cell action, but the color didn't stay. So I sprayed it again. I really like this painting, and it pretty much tells the story of my heart. If we could just all make room for one another and work together, what a world it would be, huh? So anyway, there we go. Dried results of inclusion. Before you go, make sure that that subscribe button is pushed. Ring the bell so you'll know when I'm making new content. Give me a like if you like this piece, and give me a comment and tell me what you do or don't like about it, or what you'd like to see, or anything else. All right? Share with your friends. That's a cool idea. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.